Yep.
And it is from a company called Caliber. What they've done is we talked about a game that was launched a couple of weeks back called the Battlefield 3. And when you look at that, a lot of us get into the games and we play that game in and out till we master it. So there's a company which has brought out these interesting set of gears which go around the PSP and your Xbox. And we got one of these for review, obviously, for the Gadget show. And as you can see, this kind of is a vault, which goes around your Xbox Slim, 360 Slim, and it gives you that feel that as if when you're playing the game, you are really in the game.
So with this one, I don't know if I can just quickly turn this to show you a little bit more detail. Obviously, it's got a flashing light there. I don't know how clearly we can see that, but obviously it goes with the game. For those people who've seen the game, it matches completely. This particular one doesn't fit the one that we've got.
Yes,
but,
unfortunately.
Because we haven't got the slim version, but we have a picture. There's the airtight seal, so once it's all locked and loaded, so to speak, that's how it will look like. Obviously, if you've got the slim version of the Xbox
360.
It looks quite nice if you look at the picture. It looks the part. Lights are flashing while you're playing the game. Depending on if you're if you love the game, if you want to really get into the game,
absolutely,
it's the way forward.
I would probably end up getting something for the PS3 because I have a PS3 at home, and let me put it this way: that when you have a console at home and that you've had for 12 months, it is like a facelift that I would give my console. And if I'm buying a new game and if it gets me into the mood, I think I'm tired of looking at that black box. So what I would do is probably buy a vault like this, and just put it on my PSP and give it a brand new look and feel. The other thing is, which I've realized, this is available in different colors. So obviously you can buy this in black, white to match match the color of your console. And the other thing is, it also gives you as you saw in the picture, it gives you the option of creating a customized nameplate. That means I could get something which basically says my name on the wall. And all in all, it's like a cover. It's like a cover for a faceover or a makeover for your console, and it's not a bad investment at about, I would say, £69, which gives you a real look and feel, something to spruce you up in the Christmas and the holiday season when you're using your console, and it gives it a very good look and feel and a good feeling. In terms of the build and obviously the cover, when we looked at that, when we tried to put it on the Xbox that we have in the studio, we did feel at that price at which it is coming, it kind of falls a bit short in terms of, I would say the quality of the material. But yes, it gives you a very look and feel, and it improves the overall persona of your console.
Fantastic.
Not a bad investment if you have kids, and obviously, they enjoy playing Xbox or PS3. This is a good makeover for your consoles.
Right. Moving on to another item that we've got in. You enjoy your coffee. This particular item is something slightly unusual.
Yes.
It's a brand new technology which has come to the market. Is that correct?
Yes, it is fairly new, and it's been introduced, I think, by a Finnish company which is called Valky. Yes. And what they've done is they've tested out something which is called the light emitting technology, which basically, and they've done a lot of scientific research which is published on their website and the medical journals, which basically say that there are photosensitive areas in your brain, and in order to excite these photosensitive areas, this is a device which does that. All you do is do a treatment of about 8 to 12 minutes, and you plug it into your ears, and it basically beams in something called photosensitive light.
Can we see this?
Photosensitive light going into your ears.
So we've got some lights which have appeared. I've switched the product on.
Yep.
And there you can see lights have appeared as if by magic. So what they say on their website, obviously in the product as well, is it comes preset. They recommend you use it for no more than 12 minutes in a 24-hour period. Yes. You can split that up, or you can do it all in one go. So obviously you just plug it in. Obviously it looks to the layman as like a small MP3 device, or you're listening to, your music. So you just pop it in your ear, and it's supposed to help with many different things, such as SAD, anxiety, jet lag, things like that. So we've had a few people test it out
in our studios, and we found, I don't know, I'm not quite confident on the device, but obviously there's a technology behind it. But we tested it out with a couple of colleagues in our studio, and we did find that this does not work.
Yeah.
This does not work for some reason. So we didn't find any change.
We didn't
I
find
tried
any
it out
change.
myself.
Obviously, anyone obviously who's wanting to use this, for the things that they've listed on the website, it's always good before you go for any sort of medical intervention is to obviously, speak to your GP first, whether you should be taking this instead of, obviously you should never use any sort of product instead of any medication which the doctor has prescribed you. So in that sense, obviously always consult with your, doctor or anyone else, medical representative before you use anything. There's lots of reasons why you shouldn't use this, obviously pregnant women, certain things, etc., etc. So if you are looking into this, because obviously you feel as though you do suffer with those particular conditions, always consult with your doctor first.
That's it. I think, and I found the price to be very steep. It's about £185. And keeping in mind, we didn't find it quite useful in the sense when we tried it out, we didn't find anything in terms of any benefits. And quite an unusual product. But let me put it this way, there is a lot of research on their website which has been tried out, printed in medical journals. And this product, as they are saying, is soon to be introduced in the US as well.
Yes.
And 9 out of 10 people who have used this product
seem to find it works.
Yes.
There was a product that was launched last year, which was again light technology, which was for people who suffered with seasonal rhinitis, which was obviously if you had hay fever and stuff. Similar concept, except instead of putting them in your ears, you had to put them up your nose. So this is something which was being sold in pharmacies around the UK. Obviously, I saw this product. I thought it was rather unusual. You have to stick something up your nose. Basically, similar concept. You just light up your nose. Affects a certain part of your brain, switches off, things like that. But now they've brought it out for other things, so we're not too sure about that one for now. Too quickly, I had two things that I read, thought really, really interesting. Those people who own a iPod Nano original, first generation, Apple have done a product recall on that one. You should have been emailed about it, though a few people haven't. You can get that product replaced. It only affects things which were made from September 2005 to November 2006. If you're not sure, when the date of manufacture of your particular iPod Nano, go onto their website, put in the IMEI number. What they're doing, they will replace the product for free because they feel as though there's a battery issue because it gets very, very hot, and they are replacing it and giving you a brand new 6th generation iPod Nano.
Fantastic.
Which is
that
fantastic.
Is good news. I have one of those, to be honest.
So
a silver one. I need to find it.
Yeah, you need to find it first. Yeah. And also, another quick thing that I saw was Hasbro, which is the company which owned the Transformers brand, suing Asus because they have released a product which is called the Transformer Prime. And obviously it infringes on their character, which is Optimus Prime, etc. So that's another little battle, which is, the tablet battle going on. Apple are suing everyone for their, patents and things like that. But now Asus has got themselves embroiled in a little war with Hasbro because obviously they've brought a product called the Transformer Prime.
It's a big brand out there with 3 movies out already.
So yeah, unfortunately, I did have a look at the Asus. I don't know how they're going to get around the patent because it does not transform into a robot. It does not transform into a car. So Asus,
it's just the name.
Yeah, it's just the name. Unfortunately, there's no sort of. It doesn't do anything magic. It's a high-end tablet, not a robot from outer space. But never mind. We'll leave it on a light note. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. We'll be back again, as always, answering all your questions. Quick question regarding the Urdu software.
I think we did a quick research, and there's one software which is available in the market called the InPage. And we'll put more details of that on our website, which allows you to, apparently it's like a word processor for Urdu with a lot of fonts and a couple of other features available.
So that's just purely for typing. So for those, please check that out. It's a free software which is available. It's called InPage. That's just purely for typing. But keep a look out on the website. We will try and find the software which gives you as much detail as you required. www.dmdigitaltv.co.uk/Gadget Show. So that's all we have time for this week. Any final messages?
I think next year we'll try and recap on the best gadgets of this year. And do tune in, and obviously we'll try and get hold of as many as possible in the studio, but it will be more or less a recap of the best gadgets launched in 2011.
So thank you very much. Do not miss out. Everyone have a great Christmas, and we'll be back next week. Goodbye.